welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna do the Booktube Newbies Tag. So I have a iPad down here and I'll read all the questions and then we'll get straight to it. Why did you start this channel? I started this channel because I like to read. I like to read. I like to talk about reading, and to be honest with you, my husband's probably tired about me talking about reading with him. He loves to read too, but our reading is very, very different. So I kind of wanted to talk about books that I like with people that might like them too. Mostly historical mysteries, mysteries in general, and cozy mysteries. So question 2. What are some fun and unique things that you can bring to YouTube? Booktube, sorry. Different perspectives. I think everybody has a different perspective. Everybody has different opinions. You learn from other people. You get to know what you like. To begin with, I thought I liked horror, but that was a very, very long time ago when I read a lot of horror books, and I haven't read very many lately. You get to learn different things, and I think a perspective of somebody who's younger is good, and a perspective of somebody who's older is good. And I'm in the middle. I'm in my 40s. So I have a different perspective. I have grown children. I think everybody has different opinions, and opinions are good. And they're all unique, and we all should be able to talk about books in the way we want to talk about books. Everybody's opinion is good. What are you most excited about with this new channel? Talking to people, learning different books, learning different authors. I didn't know that there were so many different authors out there. I mean, I probably should have when I went to the bookstore and saw things, but there's different genres. There's different sci-fi and fantasy romance and mystery and thriller and horror. There's just so much out there to learn about. That's what makes me excited. Why do you love reading? Reading for me is an escape. It's not an escape from my life. I have a very nice life. I love my life. It's more of time to myself. I get to be by myself. I get to sit by myself. In my household, at the moment, there are 6 people. So a lot of time to yourself doesn't happen very often. I also don't watch TV. I don't watch streaming. I mean, if I watch anything, it's here. It's on YouTube. It's Booktube. I'd watch some other things, but to be honest, yeah, it's more time for me, time to get to know me and what I like and what I enjoy. That's pretty much it. What books or series got you into reading? Well, if we're gonna go back, it was Dr. Seuss. After that was probably the Babysitter's Club. After that, as I got older, it was R.L. Stein, Anne Rice. I read a lot of vampire stuff in my late teens. I did read some romance, and they were all historical romance. I didn't even know they had contemporary romance. Also, right now, because in my 20s, I kind of took a break from books. I didn't read much. I had 3 young children. Reading wasn't a priority. I didn't do it. So I maybe read a book a year at that time. So right now, book series that got me into books would be, one called? Oh, Veronica Speedwell, mystery series, Sherlock Holmes adventure series. That's a really good one. If you want to get into Sherlock Holmes. What other ones? Right now I'm really enjoying the Thursday Murder Club. Anything like that, that's really good. But the actual series that really got me back into reading was The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and Good Omens. Those are the two that I read often. I reread. I love those books. Those are my favorite books. What question would you ask your favorite booktuber? I would ask them their favorite books from their childhood, what they like now, how they grow their channel, also how much work do they put into it, because I see some of these younger people, and they look like they're working really, really, really hard, and it's amazing. And the amount of books they read, the amount of time they put into their videos, it really boggles my mind. Their work ethic, and that's probably what I would ask them. What challenges do you think a booktube channel would be the hardest to overcome? I would say filming. I would say talking to a camera. I would say putting yourself out there, because this is the big wide world web, and sometimes sometimes people aren't very nice. I mean, I've never seen anybody not nice on Booktube, but again, I don't go looking for that stuff. So I think that would be a challenge. I mean, filming and editing, I can get used to. I can do those things. That's fine. I think it's more of what people are going to say if you don't like their favorite book. I mean, everybody has their own opinions, but I think those are the challenges that you have to face. When did you start reading? Well, I started reading when I was little. I always read. As I said before, Dr. Seuss, we always read. Now, I would say the last year is when I really, really started reading more, because so far this year, I've read about 40 books, and that's way more books than I have ever read. Yeah, because most of the time I would read maybe a book a year, maybe 4 at the most, but I didn't read that much. So within the last year. Where do you read? Where do I not read? I read here in this room. Not all the time, but occasionally. I read in our living room. I read outside on our deck. I read in our bedroom. I would like to start reading in coffee shops, but I haven't done that yet. I would like to start reading more at the library. I like to take time to go to the library and sit and read. That's what I would really like to do. Yeah, I read all over. I try. Most of the time, I'm going to be honest, it's in the bed. It's in the bed. I read in the bed. What kind of books do you like to read? The books that I like to read are historical fiction. I do read historical fiction, but I read more historical mystery. Cozy mysteries are new. They are very, very enjoyable. I am really enjoying cozy mysteries. I sometimes read romance. It's usually historical romance. I do have a couple contemporary that I haven't tried yet, but I'd like to try some of those contemporary romance. Fiction, I mean, nonfiction, not so much. I don't really read nonfiction. I do like fantasy once in a while. And I do enjoy sci-fi. I'm trying to get more into sci-fi. I'm trying to learn more about that and get it more into sci-fi. But yes, but most of the stuff I read is mystery. Also, I think this year for October, I'd like to start reading some more thrillers. Maybe a couple horror. We'll see. What does your book collection look like? I have my little cart here. I have books in the living room on a shelf. I have books on my desk on a shelf. I have books on my nightstand. On my nightstand. I have books all around the house, so I can't really show you them at the moment. We're looking at getting an actual proper bookshelf so I can put all the books in one place. But yeah, they're all over the place. So, and we have tons of other books. Like my husband has many, many, many books. So I think we need a proper place to put all our books. Okay, well, that was the last question. So I hope you like this newbie tag. Thank you for watching, and if you like, you can like and subscribe, and I will be back here every week to talk about all the different books. So I'll see you later. Bye.